Okay, this is my final speech thingy. Yeah. Okay, as we're coming to an end to the school year, I can now relax and soak in all the stuff that I've learned from this course and my other courses as well. I can reflect on a lot from this course and use what we've learned in class in a lot of different ways. I would like to take a step back from doing work and taking the time to talk about what I've learned and how I can use it throughout my life. It is easy to get caught up in what we learn and not realize that we can usually actually use it in the future and benefit from learning it. During this course, I can easily reflect on how to become an effective public speaker, how I can improve as a public speaker, and some of my biggest takeaways from this course. So now I can finally start talking about what I've actually learned about. To be an effective speaker is hard. There's a lot of aspects on what to do to prepare and properly get your point across. If you're an effective speaker, it means you prepare really well with a thorough outline with evidence to back up your points. It means you know your audience and how to speak to them, and it also means you give a good speech that connects to the audience and leaves them with wanting more. Something from the lectures that has influenced my view of what it means to be an effective speaker is learning about audience analysis and how important and helpful it is to know about it. In the lecture, it tells us that audience analysis is something to use to know who you are speaking to and then know how to use it in rhetorical appeals as well. I feel that there's a lot of things that come into account when talking about being an effective public speaker. Something that has influenced my opinion on what it takes to be a good speaker came from the book that we had to read throughout the course. The book states that some audiences are more receptive than others, and yet all members of your audience need to have their interest aroused to understand what you are saying and remember the information after you finish speaking. This is something valuable to know if you want to become an effective speaker, because without knowing your audience, you get nowhere with your speech. Trying to become an effective public speaker is difficult but with the tips and readings that we've learned throughout the course, it makes it seem like we already know how to become one. During this course, I've seen myself grow in many different ways, and I used to be scared to talk in front of people or just a specific topic in general. After slowly going through this course, it has gotten so much better, and I'm okay with talking in front of others and being confident in my topic. The only things I feel like I can improve on is something like eye contact and stuff like that, and not being so caught up in my outline and just looking at other things. Lastly, I can also improve on my speed of talking, because usually I want to just get my speech over, so I just talk fast. In the book we were reading during this course, it helped me understand a lot of simple things to know while public speaking. After learning these things, it caused the scary part of talking in front of others and made things a lot better. Something that the book taught me was the 3 principles of public speaking, which was put the audience first, deep speaks deep, and to leave your audience wanting more always. This was really nice to learn and know, because it gives you a little more structure and something to always come back to when writing an outline. This course has also taught me a lot of things, since I went into not knowing a single thing about public speaking. I've never had the urge to want to speak to a group of people about a specific topic, but this course made it a lot easier and fun to do. There's a lot of things to learn about while talking about public speaking, but once you consider yourself a good speaker, I feel like there's always something you can improve on. One of my biggest takeaways from this class was how simple it was to learn something so challenging. To some people, speaking in front of others in a structured way may be easy, but to some people like me, it was hard. This class was structured so well and made the outline and learning experience really easy. I feel like I learned a lot and enough to view how public speaking works. A big takeaway from the course modules was just simply how to organize a speech. It was super helpful to know how to do it, and I also like how I can use it whenever I need it. I've also seen myself improve in ways I didn't think I could in this area. And it was really fun learning about new things as well, especially public speaking. I didn't have any passion to learn about it, and now I realize it was kind of fun. I've learned so many things during this course that I can use throughout my life, and this class taught me good things to know for situations that include structured conversations like interviews. As this is my last speech I will ever give, it was for sure fun to learn how to talk in a structured way to other people. I know that I've learned in this class will be implemented on my life and how I talk to others. I can easily reflect and resonate on how to become an effective public speaker, how I can improve as a public speaker, and some of my biggest takeaways during this course. Now we can all relax and take a big step back from just staring at our computers all day. Thanks for listening.